to be that auto mechanics had, well, some unusual ways of doing things. Sort of haphazard, weird, funny, and downright dangerous. The mechanics weren't very well trained, if at all. Horsepower had a different meaning altogether. So did suspension, bodywork, training, and customer service. Not anymore. Today's shop is much different, making use of the latest technology, tools, diagnostics, and repair techniques. The trick is to do the work safely so you can go home in one piece. But wait a minute, not so fast there, you auto service technician, you. The first thing you need to do, the very first thing, is to warm up a bit. Stretch. Get those muscles blood flowing. And yeah, that includes the brain muscle. If you get warmed up, there's much less of a chance that you will strain or pull a muscle, hurt your back, and yes, a warm-up even helps you think. So get to it before you get to it. Let's start with the basics. First of all, get trained on everything you might be doing. All the machinery and tools, where you can find the first aid kit, the eye wash, and the fire extinguisher, and anything else you might need. Second, keep a clean work area. Yes, this means cleaning up after yourself, but it's worth it. When there are parts, pieces, oil grease, chemicals, power cords, supply lines, and general gunk all over the floor, you can, or will, slip, trip, or bang yourself up. So be a good housekeeper and keep your space clean. Third, wear any personal protective gear that's needed, or even if you just think you do. Eye protection, gloves, shoes, or hearing protection. It just depends on what you're doing. So plain old common sense will go a long way in preventing an injury. When you are bent over a fender for hours at a time, and who isn't, take a break every 30 minutes or so and straighten up, stretch, walk around a little, and let your body relax. It only takes a minute or two, but can keep you from a world of back hurt and pain later. Many types of work use specific machines, so again, learn how to use them safely before you try to do something. Your PPG is important. You got to protect those eyes, ears, hands, and toes.
Open it up to our...
If you're working overhead under a lift, you got to be a qualified operator.
And what number? And then...
Check for the operation manual and weight capacity sticker. They should both be on or near the lift. Once you raise the vehicle, lock it off so you don't get crushed by a falling Hummer. Again, take stretch and rest breaks. And if you need help, ask for it. The same goes for transporting and lifting heavy parts. Yeah, it's tempting to be macho and do it yourself. But when that muscle tears, or a disc slips, or a joint gives out, that macho thing turns into a lifetime of treatment and pain. It's simple. Just ask for help. Use the correct lifting procedure. It's the legs, not the back, dummy. And use the right assist tools. Air hoses. They're for inflating tires, not blowing the dust or stuff off the parts. There's a lot of pressure in those industrial strength tanks that can cause severe damage to a human body or send a part winging across a shop. The same goes for that high pressure steam that you use to clean an engine, or the high pressure water that washed a car. If you're vacuuming an interior, bend and stretch safely. If something feels like it's about to give, it probably will. And always remember to use your PPG. Always. Now, once a car is fixed, if you're doing the test drive, think for just a second. The parking or used car lot or the nearby streets are not a race oval or an obstacle course. Do it safely, in control, and with the safety of other employees or customers in mind. Look out for them. They shouldn't have to watch for you. Use good driving habits. Watch out for yourself and watch out for your fellow workers. With just a little effort and common sense, you can work a long career and retire injury-free. If you don't know or aren't sure, ask. Be smart. As you work hard, be safe.